Now behind me I have an Audi TT 2020, and I know it's behind me, I can't look at it because it brings back so many memories, so many raw emotions. I had a Mark 1 Audi TT Quattro and it was my pride and joy. I went everywhere with it, it was brilliant, but I got a lot of stick. A lot of people loathe the TT. I got a bit of bullying and at one point a little bit of a beating, but that's another story. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be totally honest with you about this new 2020 TT. There's going to be good points, there's going to be bad points. I know a lot of people loathe the TT, so it's going to be an interesting one.
Bram Scott, the chairman of Audi, told us back in 2019 that the TT production would come to an end and that they would focus their efforts on an electric vehicle instead. We thought 2020 would be the last chance to get our hands on one, but Audi are continuing to sell the TT in 2021. And reportedly, it looks like it might stick around until 2022 before the electric vehicle replaces it. Very sad news for TT fans.
So I'm inside this Audi TT 2020. This is nano grey, not to be confused with Nardo grey. That is a little bit lighter, and I probably prefer that, but shh, don't tell the owner of the car. This car spec'd for a 2021 that I did on the Audi UK website with a comfort and sound package, which this one has, came to £40,770. So just to give you a little bit of context, if you're looking into buying an Audi TT 2021 and you like the black edition, that's what you're looking at. So let's talk about some Audi TT competitors. What could you get? Well, you could get an M2, which I think Adam likes. You could get a Porsche Cayman 718. Yes, a little bit more money. You could also get a Porsche Boxster, an F-Type Jag, that would be cool. There, and then Mazda MX-5. I want to know, what would you rather have? I mean, I am a TT fan, I'll put my hands up, and I love this edition car with a little bit more power. It hits everything on the nose, I love it. But what I want to know from you is, what would you rather have over a TT? Let me know in the comments. Audi say this does 0 to 62 in 6.6 seconds. Let's give it a launch and see what it feels like. Go on. Oh, I'm sounding a bit louder now. Come on. It's taken a while, but we're there. Okay. And that is in sport mode, down on the gear shifter, dynamic, just the fastest settings on everything. It sounded good, it was good, but I think because it's a 40 TFSI, 2 litre, 194 brake horsepower, that's what you get. You know, if you want a little bit more performance, you will go for the 45, well, and up. You know, the next jump up to the 45, I believe, is about 245 brake, and then the TTRS is 395 brake horsepower, which will be amazing doing a 0 to 60 launching it forward like that. But it was okay. I mean, the look of this car is gorgeous, it's beautiful, hands down. You cannot deny, looking at this car in the black edition with all the black trim bits, it doesn't look fit. But then you get in the car and then you give it a bit of a launch like that, and it is underwhelming. It's kind of all beauty, no beast. Okay, so the cabin space in the front is great. Look at all of this headroom I have, and leg room's brilliant, loads of play with the seat. Adam's in the back. Let's throw it back to him and find out about those rear seats. Ads?
So I've actually managed to squeeze in the back, which I'm quite impressed with. Like, you can see how close the seat is in front of me. Leg room, pretty terrible. I've got the seat in front all the way forward. And you can see there, hang on, let me show you. That is the feet room normally, and there's the seat. So, yeah, my head's very squashed.
Yeah, you don't look too comfy in there, mate, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's the roundup of the rear cabin.
I am on some awesome country roads, and we've got some good corners, and the steering is, the steering is so direct. And because it's a dry day, this is front wheel drive, it's fine, it's perfect, it's very responsive. I'm low down, I feel connected with the car. If the The roads were a little bit slippy. Oh, that's a good corner. That's a good corner, Oliver. Oh, if there were only some rally scouts here now, they would snap me up. Now, if this was a Quattro four-wheel drive and the weather was a little bit, you know, wet or gritty or even snowy, you coming out and powering out those corners, you're going to have that confidence that this car is going to grip up. This is a front-wheel drive car. It's not Quattro. It is light. It's 1,270 kilograms, but dry days it's fine. But I know I can't trust this car round the corners in the wet. Front wheel drive. I know I'm going to get a bit of understeer, and I know I'm going to spin up those front wheels, but it kind of works for this car, for the demographic that want the 40 TFSI. Now let me explain. Because it's lighter, having the Quattro system adds a lot of weight. This car will get apparently 40 miles per gallon. It's a two-wheel drive. It's a softer kind of car. It's not, as I keep saying, it's 194 brake horsepower. So it's got that efficiency, not performance. So it kind of works. So let's talk about the exterior of this Audi TT Black Edition. And let's do it with a little bit of a twist. Let's do a high energy walk around. So let's start with the front of the car. Bosh, we've got this giant single frame black gloss grille, and I had a Mark 1 TT and it has changed somewhat from a subtle oval design to a bigger, more aggressive angular grille as they've gone up through the generations. Black front gloss lip here, which I like. Come around the side, LED lights on this one. On the Vorsprung you get the Matrix one or Matrix. These wheels, 20-inch Y-spoke design, forged black gloss wheels. Oh my gosh, have a look at those. Not sure about the calipers though. Have a little look at that. Coming down the side, we've got this gorgeous, I love these side skirt inlays here, black gloss, and you get them with the S-line trim and up. Black gloss mirrors here, privacy glass here. Can you see me? No, you can't. Nice, privacy. And then round the back, the pièce de résistance, the fixed black gloss spoiler, which makes it look amazing. Down here, wicked diffuser, good design, black gloss again, hence the Black Edition, and black chrome tailpipes. Wow, let's have a quick look at the boot because it's pretty practical. 305 litres of boot space, and if you knock down those back seats, it doubles up to pretty much 715 litres. So 715 with the seats down, 305 litres, and it's pretty practical, to be fair. I think you can get a lot of stuff in there, golf clubs with these, shopping, your mother-in-law, you know, it's got loads of space, but there you go. I think that's an important element. Get a lovely shot of that boot. So I've been driving the TT for a while now, and the ride height isn't as low. I've got my chair low as possible. It's not as low as a Porsche Cayman, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much. I do feel I am in something special because I've got these shallow windows, like I'm in some sort of special spaceship cockpit, and I'm enjoying it. So I've just popped the TT into comfort mode because I'm going through, let's face it, in England, how many potholes do we have? 1, 2, 3, there's too many to count. To feel the difference, and you do, it is a very subtle difference, a comfier ride. And I see this car, because it is lower spec, lower performance, I see this more of a cruiser, you know, something to relax on those long journeys, put it into comfort, because you're not going to take this car on a track day because it doesn't have the power, you know, and if you want that type of car, then you're going to go up from the 40 194 brake version, aren't you? So I think this works really well as a good looking coupe. You want to look good and you want to chill, and you want to kick back and you want to cruise.
Let's have a listen to that exhaust.
Okay, it's time to hear what this Audi TT sounds like. It's a 40 TFSI, 194 brake horsepower. I believe it's got a 4,000 rev limiter on it. Let's hear it, ads. Okay, all right, that'll do. A little bit of crackle and popping, but a little bit underwhelming. If I'm being honest, they're my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So with some of the controls, obviously it's not a touchscreen because that would be ridiculous, putting my hand through. You operate with this little cog down here, which is cool, nice and big and chunky. And also you've got shortcut buttons. So if you're an absolute Audi fan like me, you know the shortcuts are brilliant. You flick it down, you get your telephone, you flick it up, radio, media, and it just works really well. You know, the touch of the button, you could just be where you want to be on your infotainment screen. But a little part of me does feel I want another infotainment screen there, if not just for the passenger, just to, oi mate, sort us out a track, because he can't do that. If he starts playing with my little cog down there and moving it around, he's going to be moving stuff that he can't see in front of me. So that's why I would have liked another infotainment, but that's just the geek in me. So that has been my review on the Audi TT 2020 Black Edition 40 TFSI. Oh my gosh, I still love the TT. I'm in love with the exterior. This Black Edition is amazing. It's striking with that fixed spoiler, the wheels. I love the car. It still holds a place in my heart. Performance, meh. Lackluster. The 40 TFSI just doesn't give you that performance, and in my opinion I would definitely upgrade that. Maybe not to the 15k TTRS unless I had the Wonga, then I would. Let me know what you would do and if you agree with me. Now I do think Audi have made the right decision phasing out the TT. Fingers crossed maybe we'll get an EV or a hybrid version in the future. As always, if you like the video, throw me a like, comment down below what you think of the car, get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one.